Hello and welcome. While we are creating our RDS instance, we are getting lots of options. Trust me, you need to understand all these options because in the real world, you will face different kind of scenarios and you have to use all of them. For example, I have my database instance. I want to provide access of my database instance to my IAM user. Can I do this? I have my Active Directory system and I want to provide my Active Directory user to access of my DB instance. Is it possible? Now to understand all this, to get answer of this particular question, you need to understand database authentication. And in this video, I'm going to explain you this. So let's start. Hello and welcome. I hope you are enjoying our AWS series. We have big plan to add Azure series, even videos for each and every DevOps technologies. But for this, we want some support from you guys. You can support us by only doing two things. First, subscribe to this channel. And yes, only subscribe to this channel if you are thinking that these videos is actually giving you some values. It will help you to pass any AWS exam like AWS Cloud Practitioner, Solution Architect Associate, or even Solution Architect Professional. Second thing is, share these videos with other IT professionals. Learning process is actually not expensive. If you are getting better or proper instructor or a mentor, it will really help you to develop your skill. If you are thinking that we are providing you a proper right path to improve your skill, your friends also deserve this, right? And for this, you have to share this channel videos with them. So I am just requesting you to do these two tasks for me. One, subscribe to our channel and share with other IT professionals. Thank you. Now you can continue your video. First of all, we are going to create one RDS database instance. Here, I am going to create this. So create database. I am going to select MySQL. And when you scroll down here, you will get three options. The first, password authentication. Second, password and IAM authentication. And third is a password and Kerberos authentication. Now here I want to tell you password authentication is a primary method, and along with this you can use these two different methods as well. Now let's understand all of this using this mind map. First of all, we have password authentication. Now it is really very simple. Let's say that I have user who is going to access front-end server, and from front-end server I want to store data into the backend like a RDS. Now here, front-end must authenticate with the backend in order to get access. Now here you are using simple password authentication. As you know that in MySQL you can create user and then you can provide access to this particular user. Here in this particular option we are just going to create users inside our SQL database and then we are going to provide authentication to these users. As you know that while we are creating our database, we have master user, right? Now this master user will get access of our RDS database and then this user can able to create other users and provide access to them. Okay, so it is like a very simple process we have. Now, you can create multiple users in your MySQL database. In short, when you are going to use password authentication, you are using MySQL users and then you are providing access to these users. Now, is it enough? Yes, it is if you have very small development environment. Let's say that there is a small company who is actually developing inventory management system. Now, the inventory management system is actually in the development phase. It means application is not live. Companies using this application for internal testing only. Now, you have developer who wants to access database from their front end and you want to provide them a quick access. Now, in this case, what you can do, you can go to MySQL database, then you can create developer account over there and then provide access to the developer. It is very simple and straight through process, easy to set up. Any SQL developer can or SQL administrator can create account and provide access to the database. So here in this case, if you have very small application, you have no risk of internet attack or anything, you can create simple users in your MySQL database and provide access to the users, right? Now, there is one another option as well known as password and IAM database authentication. Here we have first option like password authentication, traditional option is there, but along with this we have IAM database authentication, right? So here what we can say that it is actually combination, right? Here you have two types of users. One, you have users in your MySQL database, and along with this you are also providing access to your IAM users and roles. Now you may have one question here that why you need to use this. So first easy answer of this question is to enable centralized access. Let's say that I have two users in my SQL database. I can create two users over there into MySQL very easily, no need to worry. But along with this, I have another 15 users who is having their IAM user account and I want to allow access to my database to them. Now I have two options. First, I can create this 10 user IAM user account into the MySQL database, right? So I have to create 10 accounts into MySQL and then provide access to them. The another option I have is I can choose this option, password and IAM authentication. So now the advantage is I do not need to create 10 user accounts into MySQL database. Now my IAM user or IAM role can access my database using his or her own IAM account. Now this is really very important because if you are not going to use this option, you have to recreate all these accounts into the MySQL as well. So here I have use case, a medium-sized company having multiple environment, like they have development environment, testing and production environment, and for this they have IAM user account. Now, the requirement is that developer can access the database. Now, developer having IAM user account, right? Developer having IAM user account. So you have to create, you have two options, create these accounts into the MySQL or just use this particular option and map your MySQL user database with IAM. If you are going to do this, IAM user can access your database and it is also providing temporary token access. So database that can expire. So if you want to provide database access, temporary access to your IAM user, you can do this. And this is really very useful because in this case, you do not need to create all your IAM user again inside your MySQL database. Okay. So this approach is minimize the risks and token automatically expires. So it is going to provide temporary access. Now we have third option as well. Now this is for Active Directory. So let me explain you this as well. Sorry, I know that you want to watch full video, but full video is now not available on YouTube. If you want to watch full video, I want you to go to our website. When you will go to our website, you will find out our course 100 Days YouTube Challenge. I want you to enroll for this course by paying only 499 rupees for lifetime if you are from India. If you are from outside of India, you just need to pay $7 US. Once you will enroll to this course, you are going to get all full videos over there on our portal. You are also going to get certificate after completing the course, and we have just uploaded 120 videos. We are going to upload another 120 videos as well. So there will be total 240 videos. I hope we are going to meet inside the class. Thank you very much.